Superhuman Weakness Part 2. I hope all your Fridays are going smoothly. Whatever. I hope you all do something productive or something fun that you want to do or need to do. And enjoy the day. Remove all restraints. I taught them the 5 basic strokes of Kendo Man: face, coat, wrist, do, right side of the body, Tutsuki, thrust, and Gaiku, do, left side of the body. But I'm fairly certain that even the slightest bit of tension will break the shinai. Yeah, I figured that may be the case. If you break your own shinai, it's a penalty 1, and if you do it twice, you will lose a point. That means we can break 3 without losing, right? That's how you look at it. In that case, I've got an idea. We'll go ahead and announce the start of the match. I have no idea what you're scheming, but I guess we just have to give it a shot. Don't break it. What's with that stance, Veldora? I have the height advantage. That being the case, the overhead Jodan stance is perfect for me. There's that manga influence again. Doesn't that leave his body wide open? Can I really hit him? Are you sure? Yeah, go ahead, but don't forget he's also in the perfect position to target your head for a man attack strike. In other words, Milim's do, whoever swings the sword faster wins. You see, I have sacrificed my defense to opt for an all-in attack. Thought this through, but that doesn't change the fact that these sticks will crumble to pieces if we swing them at full speed. What's wrong, Veldora? Why aren't you moving? I forgot I can't swing this flimsy thing at full force without breaking it either. You didn't factor for that? To hell with it. Even if it breaks, I still win as long as I land a strike on her face, right? In that case, take this. He flew. He went up. Hey, Rumu isn't flying against the rules. Conducting a search in the Kendo rules section. And so there's no existing penalty in Kendo for hanging in the air. Apparently it's fine. There are no restrictions on how far you can move laterally. What? Then I'll fly too. Too late. Huh? Nothing hit me. Where did the shinai go? I'm guessing it got destroyed in midair because it can't handle your rapid descent. Impossible. 1 point from Milim. I held back as much as I could, but I still snapped it like a trig. Hey, this sport isn't meant for us. I guess you have a point there. There's really no reason to continue. So this is what they mean by digging your own grave. I don't feel like I won. What's the next competition? The next matches so far have gone as planned. None of these matches so far has gone as planned, but at the very least, judo should go smoothly. There's no reason to use projectiles and no weapons to break, and even if you throw your opponent, the barrier should prevent him from going too far. So this is the competition with the throwing techniques you were talking about. Not good. I'm going to lose if I don't redeem myself here, but judo isn't just about throws, and that's going to be my key to victory. You can also win by tripping your opponent, landing a joint lock-in technique, or performing a ground-based suppression technique and holding your opponent for 20 seconds. What about grabbing an opponent with your legs? That's quite an aerobatic feat. You can do that. Frey's pretty good at it. Now that you mention it, her legs will kind of like talons. Hang on a sec though. The great goal of judo isn't to get your opponent airborne. From my understanding, it seems to be a martial arts where the object is to pin down an opponent. In other words, judo is another type of self-defense where the goal is to neutralize your opponent, not destroy them. It's just me, or has everything today been kind of dull? Feel like you have made them anything but dull, but that's maybe just me. This is another set of techniques which are essential in the world I'm aiming for. It will be a world where the equilibrium is maintained through self-defense, not invasion and destruction, considering that you are both practically the very personification of destruction. I want the two of you to learn them first. But I call slander. That was just a phase I went through a long time ago. Just for the record, it was only a phase for me to show I'd go wild from time to time, but that was all an act. Yes, one of you leveled an entire city as part of an act, while the other went on a rampage that became a legend. Given your track record, I especially want the two of you to learn these martial arts, which are about neutralizing opponents without injuring them. Fine, I suppose this is my chance to prove that I have turned a new leaf. Well, I guess I know some moves that are pretty close to this judo thing you want us to learn, so I'm confident. Do the two of you remember what we talked about when we first started making your armor today? You mean about how it's good luck to put them on display? I told you how you protect your home by finding something you use to protect your body and putting it on display, right? This town and our homes will never prosper if you only practice your destructive skills. I gave you two the best armors as proof of our friendship, so I'd really like you to work on this with an awareness of what it means to have the power to protect your friends, alright? That's just like you, very well. Fine by me. I mean, I'm not going to lose in my area of expertise. Gloss over his kendo loss. Give us the start single. Okay, begin. That's what you get for only going for throws. We are practically even in strength. How do you expect to throw me when I have the clear advantage in height and weight? This is proof of why weight classes are important. This is so unfair. You know what? I want a bigger body too. Give me one remove. A tall Milim? Nope, I can't picture it. Clearly the two of you are such physical anomalies that it's impossible to have a normal match. So unsatisfying. I want more. I can't have it. What now, huh? This presence. Multiple dragons are approaching from 3 o'clock. I'm guessing they are here to take revenge for the buddies we hunted for this armor. In other words, they are taking us lightly, right? So I'll put them in the place. What kind of restrictions do you want us to fight with this time? We have to protect this town, right? But how do we incapacitate these dragons? They are not in human form. So I'm not sure if we will be able to use any of the martial arts we learn. I'll make sure the surroundings still get damaged. Go ahead and take them on with no restraints this time. No restraints, eh? Well, if that's what my bestie wants, it's time to kick some dragon tail. The sky dragon ain't nothing. Boom. A day for the dragons. We will show them a true dragon fights like this. Nikki. Not good enough. An attack with the wind is supposed to have the baiting edge of the katana. Whoosh. Oh ho, the old tail swipe, eh? Remember that move, but that one had nothing on it. A dragon's tail. Whoosh. It's meant to be used like this. Breath, huh? That's a skill that has Lord 2 Dragon written all over it. Watch closely, class is in section. Projectiles can be launched from your fists. Follow through like you are drilling a screw. Now punch, punch. Goosh. It's like they are using this as an opportunity to let off all the pent-up frustration. Still, there's a true dragon and dragon node for you. Here, I thought the wings and tails were just for show, but they are using them like extensions of the body. Then again, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised since they used to have both. In any case, they are unloading full-powered energy blasts. Honestly, they might have decimated several countries by now if it weren't for this barrier. Kobe and Gabu really came up with something special. Well, it's just pretty neat, huh? Even I can hide all traces of my orb as long as I am wearing this armor. Which means I can help out on your reconnaissance missions. If you are ever in trouble, don't be shy now. Let me coddle you thoroughly. What the hell? No matter how well the armor hides you are still way too loud and rowdy to not arouse attention. But I may be able to better serve Master Sue if I were to it. You wouldn't have one more, would ya? I used the remaining materials for Lord Veldora and Lady Milim's armor. I'm sure they are performing tremendously. So it would seem, yes. Have you had enough? Yeah. That really hit the spot. Now that was what you call a fate. We clearly don't have to be worried about outside invaders, at least while you guys are around. In a sense, I'd say the two of you are like our May festival dolls. When the world is peaceful enough for people to not have to wear armor, everyone will stop putting armor on display at the entryways, right? But you still want to keep the tradition of warding off harm to your family, so you dress a doll in armor and put it on display. Instead, unfortunately, our world still has a ways to go before we can stop wearing armor and wielding weapons. Dressing dolls in armors and making your swords out of bamboo, The world you are aiming for seems super lax. That's nothing new. He's a slime after all. It's just as well that he's lax, isn't that right, to remove him? Yeah, I guess so. We are going to put the armor on display. I want to go show off in front of Frey. Before we do that, where should I put mine? I know. Why my place? Because this is where the most people will see it. It will be perfect for showcasing my awesome armor. After all, it represents my vow to protect you, my whole role as the ultimate ace in the hole for defending Tempest, and the fact that you are my greatest friend. Not only is he saying that this while everyone's watching, but the lines, as embarrassing as they come, there goes a good chance I may actually realize my ideal world one day with you guys at my side. We still have a lot of work to do though. By the way, aren't you going to put your armor on display? Oh, I completely forgot. Before I even think about displaying anything, I still need to sun dry my armor. I see a dense layer of clouds heading this way. I think we are due for a spell of rain. This always happens when you want a little sun. Everyone bring all the armor in quickly. Whether it's Children's Day or Dolls Festival, this is why it's a bad idea to leave the festival decorations out after the holiday's over. Waha! That was a good event. Let's boom. That's the picture we got from it. Well, thank y'all for watching.